So now, how long have you been married?
About 5.5 years, and I picked her up the same way that I did all. I say that it's not. Look, I was unscrupulous in my dating.
Okay.
I was a womanizer, I'll admit it. But I used to have this. I had this really famous manager. I've had thousands of them. And he'd give you gifts on Christmas, and he gave me a gift once. It was pads, boutique pads, different sizes, with Richard Lewis on the bottom. And I had given this guy a lot of my dough.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't care how much it's, even if it cost him $80 for this special pad box. I said, this cheap bastard. But I said, how am I going to use this so I don't strangle the guy? And I said, well, this is a great little thing. It has my name already on it. It doesn't say, dentist or something on it. It just has my name.
Right.
It was pure. Yeah. And I always write the same thing. And it was a lie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really a decent guy. I hope you're happy, but in case you're single, I'll take you out for a sandwich. What I really meant was, I hope you're unhappy. I hope you can drink as much as I can drink. I hope you can do as many drugs as I do. The whole thing was a total lie. So I was sober when I met my wife. But I have. It was actually at a party that Ringo Starr was throwing, and they were filming the whole party. It was a record party where they play it and they invite people over and they hear their records and all that stuff. So I went there, and unbeknownst to me, on the tape, because I got it from his wife. Somehow my wife got it from Ringo's wife. They show me playing air guitar, sleazily wending my way over to this chick who I thought was going to leave the party, and giving her that paper, hurriedly writing that paper. Please, I hope you're happy. And so our first anniversary, it was framed in our bedroom, right over the bed. That thing, that's the note. She saved it because she knows that I was a piece of.
That you were a sleazeball.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Not anymore. There's too many consequences. I don't want to lose this relationship.
So I would love to see that video of you playing air guitar walking across the room.
It's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. I would do, and if there was a way that Ringo's wife could have zoomed in and had a close up of I'm really a decent guy, that would have put me in. That to me is right up there with Rosebud. To be honest with you. Rosebud. So Larry and I hardly see him, but he's a genius.
So when are you guys shooting Curb? You have another season coming up?
Now.
Are you shooting right now?
Yeah, we're shooting now.
Well, hold on. What do you mean you never see him? You see him at work.
What do you mean you never see him? Well, no, the new ones aren't on yet. We're shooting the 8th season now.
Oh, okay.
But they're in New York, I think, shooting. I'm not in this.
Are they scripting that at all now? Or because
no, I asked them that too. I don't know a thing about the show. The thing that always bugged me about the show is that I don't know where I came from. Let's say I'm in the 4th episode first. I don't know what happened in the first. I told her at lunch, I said, Larry, let me ask you a question. What if you had a vagina implant in the second show? Wouldn't you think that would change, even though I'm playing Richard Lewis myself? Wouldn't I say, so how's it feel having a vagina? Don't you think I would say that? And I had him there. I had him on the rope.
Right.
My wife, who wishes I wouldn't ask him anything about the show, because she gets so annoyed, I saw a little twinkle. That's my man, And then he came back with a very weak, I might add, well, if it was something that dramatic, I would tell you. I knew I won that round, 10-7, 10-8. I had him on the ropes. He knew I was right.
but the stuff you see on Curb between you and Larry is pretty real then, based on your friendship.
Well, there was once we were having a fight. It was a great episode. First or second, it's called the Benadryl Brownie. It's a really good.
Saw that
episode.
one. That was very very
really good show.
Yeah.
And not just because I happened to be in that episode. I think it was a really well crafted show. And we were having personal problems off the set. So I forgot, it was on some location, that all the producers, they sit up and watch the monitors, if you don't know, and they had their headphones on so they can see what's going on. They hear the dialogue, they watch the action, and then when they yell cut, the director comes in, they play it back, they show them, and blah, blah, blah. So I forgot that. I forgot that. I'm such a great actor, I forgot they even existed. So I'm walking in screaming about people in that room, bad-mouthing people, because I felt they were jerks. And then as I'm walking in, they're shooting. Out of the corner of my eye, I see about 8 people that I just lambasted outside because I was already mic'd. And I went, I'm dead. It's over. I deserve to be fired from the show. Who would want to work with me at this point? But they didn't fire me. But your question was, we have sometimes get angry at each other off the set, so that'll fuel our argument. He denies being a good actor. He just got nominated for an Emmy, as did the show for Best Sitcom. So he's, part of being a good actor, whether you have to memorize or not, the lines, here you don't, is being natural. And at the very least, he's unbelievably natural when that camera goes on. So he deserves to be nominated.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's always a treat to see you. Richard Lewis
Great to be back. Great to be at Cobb's. And great to be in one of the great cities in the world.
Absolutely. And Sully says he wants to hang around with you this weekend.
I have a bad head cold, Sully.
Hey, Richard, thanks for coming in.
Well, Sully would say, how's that okay?
Lamont and Tonelli, weekday mornings 5 to 10 on 107.7 The Bone.